The United Kingdom was once seen as a model of political stability, but over the past decade, that image has changed dramatically. In just 10 years, the country has witnessed the rise and fall of 6 prime ministers. Some were brought down by Brexit, others by scandals, economic crisis, or a loss of public confidence. The latest name to join that list is Keir Starmer. Less than 2 years after taking office, his resignation announcement has once again plunged British politics into uncertainty. The question is, why has leadership changed so frequently in one of the world's oldest democracies? What has caused British politics to take so many dramatic turns since the 2016 Brexit referendum? Let's take a look at how Britain went through 6 prime ministers in just one decade, from David Cameron to Keir Starmer. David Cameron, who had been Prime Minister since 2010, campaigned for the United Kingdom to remain in the European Union during the 2016 Brexit referendum. However, when British voters chose to leave the EU, he accepted responsibility for the outcome and announced his resignation. According to Cameron, Brexit required new leadership to guide the country through the process. He was succeeded by Theresa May, who took on the challenge of delivering Brexit. However, her withdrawal agreement with the European Union was repeatedly rejected by the British Parliament. Facing prolonged political deadlock and increasing pressure from within her own party, May resigned in 2019. Boris Johnson then became Prime Minister, running on the slogan, "Get Brexit Done." He won strong public support and successfully completed Britain's departure from the EU. However, his government was later rocked by the Partygate scandal involving lockdown-breaking gatherings in government offices during the COVID-19 pandemic. A wave of resignations by ministers and aides further weakened his position, and he eventually stepped down in 2022 after losing the confidence of his party. Johnson was succeeded by Liz Truss, whose tenure became one of the shortest in British history. Shortly after taking office, she announced major tax cuts and debt-funded economic measures that triggered turmoil in financial markets. The pound fell sharply, investor confidence weakened, and support within her party quickly disappeared. Just 45 days into the job, Truss resigned. Following Truss's departure, Rishi Sunak became the Prime Minister and leader of the Conservative Party. Although he sought to restore economic stability, he struggled to address rising living costs, immigration concerns, pressure on public services, and growing public dissatisfaction with conservative rule. In the 2024 general election, his party suffered a major defeat, forcing him to leave office. The election brought Labour leader Keir Starmer to power with a landslide victory. However, less than 2 years later, he too was forced to announce his departure. Poor results in recent local elections, growing dissatisfaction within the Labour Party, declining public support, policy U-turns, and the rise of Nigel Farage's Reform UK weakened Starmer's position. Eventually, he lost the backing of his party and opened the door to another leadership transition. Political analysts say that post-Brexit divisions, internal conflicts within both the Conservative and Labour parties, economic pressure, and rapidly changing voter expectations are among the key reasons behind Britain's frequent leadership changes. From David Cameron's resignation in 2016 to Keir Starmer's departure in 2026, the replacement of 6 prime ministers in just 10 years has become a symbol of one of the most turbulent chapters in modern British political history. Abdul Hamid, Daily Sun.